What's good, family out there? Peace, God, to all my good people out there, man. Blessings to everybody. Don't forget to hit when y'all come in, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And remember, share the video with everywhere, all over social media. You dig what I'm saying? But today, man, I had something I wanted to talk about, man. I seen it float all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? Instagram model, Bianca, you know what I'm saying, was found body parts floating, you know what I mean, on the ocean and stuff of that nature. You know what I mean? The family was saying that she was missing or whatever, you know what I mean? She had some, I guess, issues with the boyfriend or whatever. You know what I mean? They had broken apart or separated and stuff like that. And the family believed that some foul play was put in, you know what I'm saying? But boyfriend was supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, some type of a boss guy within a lifestyle, you know, swinging them pies and things of that nature. You know what I mean? But what did I think about this whole predicament and situation is like, as we raise kids and we raise our daughters and things of this nature, we got to teach them how to understand that everybody is not going to be changed or going to be a different individual. And be cautious at the red flags that you see in the beginning of these relationships of aggressiveness and abusiveness. You know what I mean? Physically, you know what I mean? And mentally, you know what I mean? Somebody that's trying to tear you down each moment they can to belittle you, to stay within their circumference, to be able to control you. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to look at life for what it is. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people, once a person become like 12 and 13, they kind of get these ways that they kind of be stuck in. And a lot of times them transforming into this person of your desire is not what they're going to be. Sometimes you got to accept the fact that some people are going to be who they are. Now, like I said before, it's in people to change, but most people do not like to change. They like to stay being the people that they are. You know what I mean? Some people grew up within a concept of doing things in a negative concept, you know what I mean? And as we try to teach our kids and different family members, from the boys, the young boys and the young girls, is identifying the red flags at hand. You know what I mean? A situation like this, sometimes, man, breaking things apart can end in a bad predicament, especially when you're not considering what this individual would do. You start to go on social media, posting pictures that you're not used to posting. I mean, showing yourself to the guys that you're trying to attract, and that guy's finding it offensive and begin to go into that mode of feeling like he gonna do some physical harm to an individual. Something like this happened to a young lady in New Orleans. The guy got a little jealous. She moved on and got her a new boyfriend, situations like that. And he came with the aggressiveness. What I learned about life is sometimes you got to move forward, move on. But like I say, some people are not able to have that concept that this is not the right individual for you. And like I said before, some very wicked and evil people out here that have been raised different from the way you have been brought up. You know what I'm saying? When you got a mother and a father in your home and they're teaching you right from wrong, as much as you don't want to listen, sometimes you got to take the guidance seriously, because sometimes you don't get a second chance at this, what we call life. You know what I mean? When people get angry, get frustrated, and we telling you, this guy ain't what you need to be with. This girl ain't what you need to be with. Sometimes take notice of that. Now, I mean, don't be in your feelings and in your, what we call sexual desire to have sex, or you want this penis, or you want this type of pussy, a big butt and all of that, and get fooled and bamboozled. And to mess with an individual that will not only destroy your life, but take your life. You dig what I'm saying? We got to identify the red flags in the beginning of the relationship. I want to send my love and my respect to that family. They lost their daughter in an unfortunate situation. Pieces float into the ocean. That got to be the most hurtful and painfulest thing in the world for that to happen. You know what I mean? And it's sad, you know what I mean, that a man would do that to a beautiful young woman, Instagram model, and take her life to that extent. You know what I mean? It's not good. You know what I mean? Say it was a Brazilian situation. We know in America, when we see a guy doing things like that, sometimes we stay out of it, or sometimes when a man see it, they jump in it because they don't want to see this young lady get beat down. I'm gonna tell you, one time I remember I was dating this young lady. I was in Virginia Beach, and we just was coming from the movie theater. We was getting a ride to go back home or whatever. And as we was coming out of the mall, this young lady was caught red-handed cheating on her boyfriend. Her boyfriend got somebody, I don't know if it was his home girl, his homeboy, whatever, got a notice that his girl was at the mall cheating. He came up there, he confronted her. Said, who is this guy, woo the woo? He found out that they was messing around. The other guy leaves her there. And then she ends up walking behind the guy that she was cheating on, pulling his arms and stuff like that. He said, I'm done. I don't want nothing else to do with you. He walked away from him. As me and my girl was walking, we looking at them, yelling and screaming at each other. And the guy kept saying, I'm done. I don't want nothing else to do with you. I'm done with you. I'm done. He kept saying it and he walked away, right? The girl kept pulling on his arm, and then she began to attack him. She swung on him, hit him in the face. He still was walking away. And everybody looking at me, I'm like, the guy walking away, he keep walking away. And I'm like, at that time, I was a younger version of myself. So he walking away, and once again, he tried to walk away. She pulled his shirt and punched him in the face again. And he turned around and he began to attack this young lady. You know what I mean? Because she kept pulling on him. He kept saying he didn't want nothing to do with it. He caught her cheating. The other guy that was there, he left. I mean, I guess because the dude that popped up was a big dude. He was a big diesel dude. You know what I'm saying? But he said he didn't want nothing else to do with her. And he walked away. She kept pulling on him. You know what I'm saying? And everybody like, damn, Charlie, why you ain't stop the fight? Damn, Charlie, why you ain't do this and that? The younger version of me looked at that situation like the young lady was in the wrong. She was all the way in the wrong. The man walked the way. He said, I don't want nothing to do with you. I caught you. You said you wasn't out here cheating. And you had a whole nother dude you was at the mall with. And we all know he even co-signed that he was with her in an intimate sexual way. You know what I mean? It was all out there. And she got caught red-handed, and she wanted to beat on him and abuse him. See, she wasn't properly raised. You know what I mean? She just wasn't. You know what I mean? Because a respectable woman that had a good guy that loved her wouldn't have done no shit like that. Then you fighting him because he walking away? Like, no. Like, that, you all the way wrong. Like, you got this other guy not even knowing that you was with this guy. You know what I'm saying? You got him about to get his ass whooped because that nigga was big as shit. I ain't gonna hold no cap. That nigga was big as fuck. You know what I mean? Like I said, the girl was kind of tall herself. She was throwing some hands, don't get me wrong, but I just felt like she was in the wrong for cheating and doing all of that and then trying to pin it on him. Oh, no, you do. You know how they try to, I always say, don't do that, man. That's the most despicable thing you could possibly do, try to pin it on the other person. Watch the red flags in these relationships, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking men, women. Watch the red flags, man. You don't want to be in any predicaments where you're getting yourself hurt. Okay, let's talk about it, man. Stacey Dash was getting dragged all into social media. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to, you know what I mean, come at her, you know what I mean, sideways, how she dressing and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Stacey Dash has always been a beautiful and amazing looking woman to myself, you know what I mean? But I think her characteristics has been in question for a while now. Her stance politically and some of the things that she's been saying and doing has not been reaching the culture in a way that we can connect to. Some people can connect to, but others can't. When I see a young lady that dates white guys or get with white guys, you know what I mean? I always tell people, I know what the scenario is. They feel like no black individual or man can really give them the life that they desire. And I'm talking about not just financially. I'm talking about this connection within the world that they're trying to be in. You know what I mean? I think that's what it be a lot of times. You know what I mean? They feel like all black men are toxic, just like some black men believe all black women are toxic, and they get with the other sex. You know what I mean? They feel like they're going to bring their life some type of joy. But in reality, everybody deal with toxic things, black and white. You dig what I'm saying? And like I said before, we can't judge off the color of the skin, but the character of the person. That's as powerful I can get to you right now. You know what I mean? Let's get to the beautiful, the amazing, the respectable, you know what I mean, Jada Pinkett Smith. I mean, she was talking about lending money out to family members and friends of that thing, saying she don't do that because a lot of times the money don't come back, or the person they asking for things or trying to get you to do things that they don't have an actual plan for themselves, and not identifying the responsibility and the stand-up situation. They have to acquire these type of things, from a car to a house. You know what I mean? Somebody trying to get you to co-sign and pay a couple of dollars for this and that. And say, I'm going to pay you right back and stuff of that nature. You know what I mean? Then you begin to look for that money on that particular day. They say, you'll give it back, and the arguments start and the fussing start. Oh, you got it like this. Whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? What is my take on that? I respect Jada Pinkett 100%, and I get where she's coming from. A lot of times people ask for loans and money with not the intention of paying it back or being able to pay it back, because if they're asking you for money, they damn sure struggling or going through a rough and tough time. Everybody ain't living the Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart type of lifestyle. Some people really out here, you know what I mean, going through some ups and downs. And then it's the honorable side of a person. A lot of people that we grew up with or raised around, they don't have that what we call honorable, where they say, man, I'm going to definitely pay you back and actually pay you back. We seen the story of the guy from Florida that won millions of dollars. He lent all this money out to these family members, and he literally had to get somebody else to collect all the money back because the people wasn't being honorable enough to give the money back, buying people houses and cars and lending people money for businesses that's failing. And you know what I'm saying? He did that out of the heart of his heart because he loved them individuals. But a lot of times people character won't allow them to be stand-up individuals. I was just watching the Country Wayne thing, man. It made me laugh. I love me some Country Wayne, man. I didn't know how funny this guy was. I would always see him on Instagram and move right past his video. But I said, man, I started binge watching Country Wayne. I'm saying, this guy is hilarious, man. And he did a scene where the son came into the mother's house. He dating an older lady. The son came into the mother's house and he would ask her for money, I think like $2,000 or something like that. And he had the $2,000 in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? The son coming there, you know what I mean? Looking him up and down type of thing. You know what I mean? Small man in him. You know what I mean? You a little man. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. You know what I mean? What you talking about? You talk to my mom. It's like, nah, my man. Like, why is it that your mom have to pay your bills? Why is it your mom's got to take care of you once you move out of the house? You 30-something, what do you say, 35 years old, and you begging your mama for money? It come up a point in time in the life when a man have to realize that you have to be a man. I know there's a lot of times you don't want to do these jobs and do these things, but sometimes you're going to have to do what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, man, you can't be putting responsibility on your parents who raised you to be a man and to carry yourself as such and to have a family. And like I said before, if you consistently begging, you know what I mean, consistently begging somebody to pay your rent, or pay your car note, pay this and that, I mean, that go for women too that do that type of thing. Like I said before, I know you don't like the job you go to. I know you don't want to do this and do that. Sometimes you're gonna have to, because like I said before, either you out here slinging these pies or you swinging pussy and dick out here, one or the other. But like I said before, you can't put it on somebody else to take care of your responsibility for you. You have to take care of you or hold your own. And like I said, the Country Wayne made it a funny joke and stuff like that. But there's a lot of men out here that do that. A lot of women that's out here doing that. I mean, or you have the woman that want to take advantage of this man, want to get all this money from this guy, don't get near a piece of pussy, near a piece of head, near a piece of. I just feel like sometimes you gotta hold your own, and hold yourself accountable and have responsibility. Take care of your own responsibility out here. You dig what I'm saying? I didn't feel nothing was wrong with Jada Pinkett, and like I said, Country Wayne did that skit, and I feel like there's a lot of people in those categories. You know what I mean? Blaming it on this, blaming it on that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life you gotta take responsibility for yourself. It's definitely a nasty and disgusting thing watching a man cry about something. Like I said before, man, put your effort in something and try it. You know what I mean? Like I said, sometimes you get down, but like I said, it can't be a thing where you're doing it all the time, man. Like every single time somebody look at you, you begging for something. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's got to stop somewhere. You dig what I'm saying? But love to everybody out there. Peace to everybody. Subscribe to my channel. You know what I mean? We coming with the news. We coming with the facts. We coming with the love. We coming with the knowledge. You dig what I'm saying? Listen, share the video everywhere. You know what I mean? And remember, man, it's nothing but love coming from this channel right here, man. We're gonna get this channel, you know what I mean, viral all over the world, man. Let's do that. You dig? I love y'all, G. I'm out.